I failed heavily with my speech handicap, with my stuttering, my design skills. Maybe match my emotional skills. Hello again and welcome to a new video on my little channel. And let's start with addressing the elephant in the room. Why the hell I'm speaking English? This has one reason. The first one is I'm not very good at speaking English. The second one is I'm not very good in speaking English is if I have to improvise. And the next question or the next point why I try to talk in English is I failed heavily with my speech handicap, with my stuttering, in providing value input during some of my meetings. Because some of you know that I work in software tech. My company's language is English, and that means that I have really a lot of meetings in English. This is not a problem because I think at least that I know some English. I'm not a native speaker by far. If I'm better than most people, no, but I think I'm doing relatively well in getting these things understood, understand whatever what, and in getting my points out. But I had an incident yesterday in which I was not able to speak one word fluently in English. No word, no idiom, no, hey, how's the weather in Germany? And I was not possible to reply in a proper way. That's why I thought, hey Toby, let's use these videos as a training ground in speaking English without a script. That means what I say, what I speak is in the same second as I have the point in my head, which is rather the case in meetings because they are not scripted, they are not demonstrations, they are freestyling in English. And as I said, I had rather bad dreams about my incident. And please let me put it in the correct way. Not my colleagues, not my teammates pointed out that I'm bad, that my speaking isn't fluent, that my stuttering is heavy as hell. No, it was myself. So I have big respect to all my team colleagues and teammates and clients and customers and contact persons, because no one, I can tell you, in more than a decade in the IT tech sector, I never had a bad input from the other side. Besides one time, but this is okay because it was a high-paid consultant that knew nothing. But let me make some space for bikers here. That is one reason why I think I make some more content in English, just to get more used to it. Not the writing. My writing is, I think, very well. At least I'm understandable. But speaking is another way, or is another pain point, let's phrase it that way. That's why maybe I will do more videos or content, at least in English, and may you see that my C#.net content is already in English because it's IT tech and I really hate to be multilingual in a video because at first it's hard for me in my head to switch, and in the other point the IT tech world is English, so if it goes a little bit deeper into topics, I think it's the best way to keep it that way because all documentation is in English. And to be honest, if you ever saw Google or Microsoft documentation automatically translated into your native language, this doesn't really work out, at least for my pages I am on. So, but let's checkmark this topic. Let's go to the next one, and the next one is I'm now more than 14 days, at least a month a month married. And yes, I forgot my ring. I need to get more used to put it on in the morning and put it off in the evening. So yeah, this is something I have to improve in the next years. I'm sorry for the rough cut. I had to escape all the morn blowers, leaf blowers, whatever what. It's getting frustrated and very loud here in Germany. So that was my last point: marriage and emotional standpoint, or feelings. Let's say that. Yep, it's a journey. It's a wild journey. It's a rough journey for myself, but I think I will enjoy it. I hope I have a few more decades with my now wife, and that everything will work out fine. My level of emotional understanding ain't that bad, or ain't that good. sadly to say that, but my emotional sensors are not that well trained. So I have to learn it. I have to go their route and improve myself. And my wife is so lovely, or so open, that she understands that I have some lack of skill set, some lack of, in German it's called Feingefühl, that I can read her without that she must say anything, which seems to be rather obvious for couples, but in my case, nope, that's not my strength. But I'm sure I will fix it. I will improve my skills and get better that way. So let's checkmark this topic as well. And my last one is, of course, tech, nerdism, whatever what. At first, I'm building my bot a little bit further every day. It's a Pimoroni kit, which is sadly deprecated by Pironi's help, but it works great with C# and .NET. And currently, I'm working on getting the webcam streaming working, which is more complicated than I thought. So this will take a while, but I hope I will solve all upcoming issues, so that I can more or less be future ready in the next weeks. But it's a great little toy. It's a great little robot. I have, or I'm starting to create some Maui app and some Blazor app for it. But there I recognized, my design skills maybe match my emotional skills. So maybe I need to read some articles or get some inspiration from other apps how to create an app to remotely control a vehicle. But if you're interested in, let me know. You can find the code and all documentation, of course, on GitHub, but because, as you know, I'm a large fan of open source. And I think that's all for now. As I said, maybe I will release more videos in English, more technical videos in English. I have a separate playlist for that. And if you have any topic I should cover, like stuttering and career, multiple sclerosis and career, and so on, let me know. I would be more than glad to answer all of your questions. So I have to go to work now. It's past 8 a.m. and my first meetings are calling, so I should walk a little bit faster. And walking faster means I will be out of breath, and out of breath means my stuttering will increase. That's why I say now goodbye, have a great day, and see you next time.